Actually quite meaningful. It proves how desperate Jake is. It proves that Jake has no conscience of how to save money because a loan shark will ask him for a lot more cash. But it also shows that Jake is kind of desperate, right? To get enough money to get the down payment, which is $20,000. Um, they prank him, and it's kind of cool because you learn that the Rosa desk buddy is going through a lot right now. He's going through a hell of a lot, and they're kind of asshole for messing with him, right? Which is super nice. Jake goes into the service. He goes into the meeting, plays a card of, listen, I'm the cops. I saved the lives, you know. But the guy doesn't care. It's like, no, we were told that you were told that you were doing. Sorry, you were told that you were going to be evicted if you didn't pay. You didn't pay, so you know. Yeah. Amy comes in with a whole ass list of her biggest thing, looking for approval. And the thing is, this is exactly it. It's Jake that tells her. Jake tells her, "Why do you care about what he thinks? You shouldn't care what you think." And then she figured out that her biggest flaw is she cared too much what people think of her, which is kind of relatable in F, but also a really cool scene. We're looking for a new apartment, and there's nothing for the price that he has, which is kind of crazy because Jake is really broke. Sully and Hitchcock goes together, which is kind of funny because, again, those two are inseparable. Gina offers to buy the house and say, hey. And Jake makes fun of her because it's like, yo, this is one of the moments where Jake makes a lot of sense. The character of Jake makes a lot of sense. He makes fun of Gina because she grew up, and he didn't. He makes fun of her because they grew up in the same environment, and she succeeded, she thrived, and he didn't. So it's kind of weird in itself. Jake tells Amy, like I said, you shouldn't care about what he says, and this is kind of cool. Charles and Rosa. We want more scene like that. We want more scene like that. Charles used to have this big crush on Rosa. Didn't work out. We want more scene of what is going on. And even the next one is going to be weird because they have this wedding, which are the SCD, which save the dates. STD, save the dates. And Rosa is going to be like, why am I not invited? I'm like, okay, well, these are a bit awkward, aren't they? You know, Jake realized that he was stupid, but Gina was right, so he signed a deal, and they're good. They're good together. This is the funniest joke of the. This is the funniest joke of the episode, and we're 39 seconds away from finishing it. So here it is.
So I asked Peralta what he thought my biggest flaw was, and he said, "Who cares what Hope thinks?"
That's not surprising. He's very disrespectful.
He's not wrong. My biggest flaw is that
This is super cool. This is super cool. This is super cool. It's season 1, episode 19. So I have 19. Oh my god, I have 19. I got 20. I got 21. Don't you know what? I only got 19 and 20. However, we have a little bit of a problem. This is a 52 minutes video. TikTok only allows an hour long. So I'm gonna stop here and I'm gonna continue with 2021. Love you guys. Peace. That's such for civil stealing that and using it on a daily basis. Now for the glasses. Great advice. If this gets me, I love you for civil stealing that for using it on a daily basis. The glasses, great advice. If this gets me a date, you might have a spot at my exclusive 17 best man. The competition the competition is ferocious. Dope. There you go. Perfect. Okay. So Blink is your boy, yang. Who lives in a pineapple under the sea. Fun Rob Square Pants. For just finished an hour-long Brooklyn Nine-Nine video. What a weird intro. Don't blink, it's your boy Ink. Welcome to our show. Today is doing well on 8 September 2025. Just finished an hour-long video on Brooklyn Nine-Nine, which is a recap of episodes 17, 18, and 19. And then I realized that I still have to do 20 and 21. And I said, you know what, I should do another video. And you know what, this other video is this video currently. So without further ado, 9-9. Episode 19, the training. Oh, I lied to you guys. We watched season 1, episode 21. I'm 90% sure that we did. So training camp, right? Super cool. Because they still have training camp. Kind of insane that active police member force have training camp. But hey, I'm not a cop, so I don't know how this works. But if it's for sizzle, it's for sizzle. I'm sending that from Anna Marie Tree on TikTok. Charles gave out the STDs. Wait a second, that did not make sense. Charles gave out STDs. Oh no, Charles gave out save the date. Okay, so super cool. And people make fun of him because it's STDs, but he says, "Holy shit, I didn't realize that." Which is again how naive but sweet Charles is. And if you don't appreciate that, you're wrong. You should. So we have the training center. Good day. Jake is a happy camper in a training camp. See what I did there? Because he loved Tactical Day. And this is really cool because.
Yes, but my software is important too.
Wait.
It's the most fun day of the year. Something you can do. It's not programmed to feel joy. Yes, but my software is important too. They love it very much.
This is gold. I love you all. I love you. I got a text from Anna. She's my crush too, so. What did you say? Companion. She's laughing. Cool. Told you I love her and she's laughing. Super nice. So we have previous this is so cool. We have previous footage at the training camp. And to be honest, I didn't think about it. But it's such a good idea. They've been to training camp. They have seen this. So having footage of the old one is a great ad of how they were doing and how much fun it is. This is so much fun. This is such a good show. So you get the characters shooting some dead people, some pervs. They're shooting. Get celebration. Terry dancing with the weirdest dance ever. Charles sticks a good idea to do 2 grenades. So yeah, kind of cool. Sorry, Hannah. Oh, Hannah. Sometimes when you think you call me, I think you research. I get sad and I'm like, wait, does Ink not like me? Okay. Wait a second. Okay, so she answered, I love you too. I don't know if it's just your fanboy humor, but sometimes when you pick on me, I think you're being serious. So I get sad and I'm like, wait, does Ink not like me? Oh, I'm gonna have to answer her, guys. I'm sorry, this is my crush. I'm sorry, guys. I'm sorry, you're gonna hate me, but hey, a boy has to do it, a boy has to do it. It's the opposite. It's the opposite. It's because I like you that I pick on you. You're like spicy Buldak. I know it's too spicy. I know I'm gonna have a rough night, but I still eat it. You're the coolest being I know on this bean farm called on this bean farm. You're the coolest being on this bean farm. Cool. Bean farm is the world. Duh. Bean farm is the world. Duh. Yeah. So okay, so I have this crush and sorry guys, we're back, baby. We're back. Let's go. Focusing. she will be waiting until you're famous and eating caviar once a week because it's expensive, you know. Yeah. So we established that Jake is kind of like the MVP and kind of like a rock star when it comes to this episode is amazing. This episode is so amazing. We established that Jake is a rock star when it comes to training camp. Then you leave two people behind. Who do you leave behind, Amy? You leave Gina, who's not a cop. I feel bad when I say Gina's not a cop. She's not gone to the Queen, she doesn't mean to be a cop. Okay, cool. And out. But they're not alone. Because they're surrounded by crazy cupcakes. Yep. And Oat gets addicted. By the way, this is coming from a guy that plays, I don't know, 1 game, 2 games, 3 games, and 4 games here. So, yep. Yep. I love this. I absolutely love this. So Boyles comes in and tells what's going on with you two, right? You know that Jake's like Amy. Now, here's a question. Boyle is the only one that kind of mentioned it. Kind of mentioned the possible romance between Jake and Amy. Is it because other people don't pick up on it, or they just don't care? Well, they just don't mention it, right? And it's kind of cool because 2 episodes ago, or last episode technically, we had Boyles go in full Boyle mode, right? So Jake was a good bro to Boyle back then, and now Jake is being Boyles is being a good bro to Jake right now. Guys, I'm in a problem. I have a problem. It's a addiction problem, but it is batteries. I don't want to hurry up. I'm not gonna have a choice. 9% batteries. Jake says that she's his sister, which is a lie because you don't F your sisters. Terry noticed that Rosa is pissed at Boyle because he didn't give her a STD. Clip that. Rosa is pissed at Charles because he didn't give her an STD. And she goes against him. She gets him in the net. She uses a hypersonic weapon on him, which is kind of cool because, I mean, she cares, right? And it's super cool because last episode, what did they say? They say that Rosa said she likes Boyles, but he wasn't in love with her. It's like, oh, you're pretty cool when you're not in love with me. So that was kind of cool. I did like this. Now, I'm possibly gonna have to wait until, what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna wait until I got 5% batteries left, and then we'll freak out, we'll panic. But for now, we're not panicking. Ooh, we have the introduction of Teddy. Teddy is a cop with whom they went together. Amy seemed to have a crush on Teddy, and Jake right away is insecure. So this is kind of cool because it established that Jake has a crush. See, Jake thinks that Amy will never leave because she'll never get a boyfriend. But when Amy does, it's like, oh my god, I wasted my time. She's, you know. So Teddy and Jake had a real nice moment where Jake is trying to be, so it's at least seen superior to. I'm doing a video, bro. I'm doing a video. Better police officer. But then at the same time, Amy possibly doesn't look for a cop. So you're big dicking Terry, but by big dicking Terry, you are going away further from Amy. You know? 5% batteries? Okay. No problem. No problemo. And we're back. 4% batteries. Terry knows that Rosa has a problem. Then I'm gonna go. There's a, yeah, I don't have batteries enough. I'll be back. I got 0% battery.